All right, I want to start out giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rekak Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the elect out there. All right, I want to do a quick lesson going into the times that we're in. And I'm going to play this video and get some scriptures. And as you can see, this video says the TSA tests self-checkout at a Las Vegas airport. Which means what? We're getting one step closer to the MOTB, which is the mark of the you-know-what being administered. Because more and more of these self-checkouts and different, self-checkouts and other things like the sort, they're being put in place because eventually they're going to have to scan your hand or your forehead, you see? Which that's Bible prophecy. Let's get that. All right, this is Revelations, let's see, Revelations, let's get Revelations 13. All right, this is Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, you see? So eventually, you're going to have to take a mark, which is the what? The microchip, the RFID microchip. They're going to put it in your hand or in your forehead, and you're going to use that, the chip in your hand or your forehead to it's going to be scanned in order for you to buy and sell, you see? So Bible prophecy is moving fast. Let's play this video, and then we'll get more scriptures along the way. All right, let's play the video.
Transportation correspondent. And the TSA is expecting its busiest spring break travel period ever. But there could be a future where you don't interact with an agent at the airport. Self-security check is being tested in Las Vegas, and transportation correspondent Gio Benitez was one of the first to try it. Good morning, Gio.
Hey, Michael, good morning. It's pretty cool. This is a groundbreaking test here in Vegas. And again, this is just a test, but the rules are the same. This is essentially a security self-checkout here at the TSA line. So the rules are the same. You got to put everything in that you'd always put in, but you do it all yourself. So as I go ahead and get into this body scanner here, why don't you go ahead and check this out?
What you're about to see may be a game changer for TSA, and I'm one of the first to try it.
Okay, so I'm approaching the self-service screening lane, and this is the first time that I'm going to be using this, and there are a bunch of sensors all over, so that's the first thing you notice.
But like so many of us, I've got questions. The TSA officers aren't gone here, they're just somewhere else.
Since I don't know too much here, I'm going to hit need help. Because this is essentially a sort of FaceTime call with an agent. Hi.
Hello, how may I assist you?
Hi, so this is my first time using this, so is there anything I need to know about my shoes or the bag?
Yes, so since you have pre-check, you may keep your shoes on, but make sure you grab one of the trays that are located next to you.
I send my bag through the scanner and put myself through one too.
Okay, so this is different. The scanner has all this glass here, so we're going to get in here. Oh, and it shows you that you have to stand differently. So here we go. So it's telling me, okay, there we go. You have to stand in a certain position. Okay. It's realizing that I have my microphone on. So I'm going to have to take the microphone off and do this again without the mic.
Once the machine clears me, I get my bag and I'm on my way.
It's really very minimal contact with just about anybody.
It definitely takes some getting used to and may slow you down at first. But Christina Peach, who runs this program, says that's exactly why they need to test it.
I'm hoping for a lot of feedback, and that's really what's going to help us.
Even if it's negative feedback.
Even the negative feedback, because you're always going to get a little bit of both.
But some may wonder, is this a way to cut down on TSA officers? Christina says absolutely not.
We will always have officers. They're the most important part of any of our systems, but we will be reallocating them to busier aspects of the screening process.
Officers...
All right, I'm going to pause the video right there. And as she said, they're going to allocate it to more of the screening process, which is what? They're going to have you be scanned, you see? And that's where the chip comes in, the RFID microchip. They're going to have you scanned. And eventually, this devil's fourth industrial revolution is going to bring the more troublesome times. All right, troublesome times for the people. Let's get another scripture. All right, here we go. This is 2 Esdras 15. Let's start at verse 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Yeah, because this devil, he's going to try his best to advance his fourth industrial revolution, which is going to make everything, everything operated by machines. You see, he's not going to need people for certain jobs and certain things. This entire system is going to be robotic, and digital. The money's going digital. You see, and eventually these cities, you're not going to be able to enter them unless you have the what? The RFID microchip. You see, that's going to take up a lot of, the things that you had in the past, have now, which your ID, your driver's license, it's all going to be in the chip. All the information is going to be in the chip. You see? All right, it said, for because of their pride, it says, let's get it. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. You see, the Lord is going to bring trouble to these cities because you people walk in great pride, and that hour of temptation is coming. You're going to be tempted to take the chip, and a lot of you are. You're going to take it. It says the houses shall be troubled. It said their houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You see? So that time of tribulation is coming. Let's see. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy his house with the sword and spoil their, it says, goods because of lack of bread and great tribulation. You see? So when the money falls, when the system's power, which is the money, the dollar, when it dies off, great tribulation, it's going to be at an all-time high. People are going to fight one another. It's going to be like Mad Max out here. All right, let's continue the video.
Like Heike Doyle, who you met on that screen.
Most calls are taking maybe 15 to 20 seconds.
And Officer Ken Nix, who says he's ready to help in person. For the most part, you're just stepping back and watching it all happen.
That's right, just making sure that we're following through all the security measures that are needed to ensure safe travels.
So again, this is just a test only here in Vegas. Right now, this is not launching at other airports just yet. The TSA knows that it's not ready for prime time just yet. That's why they want to go ahead and test it out. But if you are flying through Vegas, you quite literally are going to be helping develop the future of airport security. And I want to show you this. This is another feature here. You know how usually, the carts here, they usually go ahead, the trays, they end up over there to get cleaned and all that, and you leave something behind. Here, this is telling you that I left an iPad behind, so it's making sure that I know to grab it before this continues on and I continue on my journey, guys.
Beep, beep, beep. Don't leave your iPad.
Yeah.
All right, so eventually, the mark of the you know what is going to happen, and those that take it. Let's read this. Let's end with this. Revelations 14. It says, let's start at 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in their foreheads or in their hand, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You see? So you're going to be destroyed if you take the mark of the beast. I said it. But anyway, you're going to be destroyed if you take that mark, the chip, because you're worshiping this beast system. So don't take the mark. I know the elect are not going to take it because they're not going to be deceived. But if you take it, you're going to be destroyed.